Yeah, hello, welcome. Now let's talk about ults, and is this the best time to push ults or not? So obviously this is a good time to push ults because of the honing nerfs we get, and we're gonna be able to push ults faster. But also the question is gonna be in hand is how much money are you gonna get from that ult? Now the first thing is that let's look at how much we're getting the discount. So the discount is from 1340 to 1445. So we're getting a 60% discount on all of them except the from 15 to 50 to 45, and the chances vary. So from 1340 to 1370 we get 100%, and then from 70 to 75 it's 80, from 75 to 80 it's 65, and then from 80 to 95 it's 50%, and then from 49 to 1410 it's 35% only, and then from 1410 to 1415 is still 30%. And as you notice, we're always giving the 60. But lastly, the 1415 to 1445 there's a 20% honing success and a 50% discount and a 30% discount. Also, this is added to the one we get from the stronghold, so there is even more than what we see. So it's like all over. Pushing a character from 13 anything to 1445 is gonna be a walk in the work. It's gonna be very easy, gonna be very simple, right? Also, to addition to that, we're gonna get, like, if we look here, we're gonna get double the material. So if you have a character that you want to hone and you don't, or you want to have the gear set on it for it to deal good damage and be a good character, it takes you more time. Now it's gonna take you half of the time, since they're almost doubling the rewards. So it's gonna be a lot easier for you to have gear sets, and which will help you push your character, make the character better, and it will feel better. Now the most important thing we want to talk about, obviously, is the gold that you're gonna get from this ult. So obviously you're losing some of the gold. So I'm gonna cater this to a 1445, since we're getting a lot of support to push characters to 1445. So if you have a 1445 character, at the beginning of the character, you're gonna obviously buy the books. So if you were to buy the books from like Volten, for example, since that one is getting nerfed, you originally would buy the books and you would make 2400 gold. Now if you buy the books, you're only gonna make 1500 gold, so you're losing 900 gold. So there's a 900 gold difference here. Now when it comes to Argus, you're gonna lose almost all of it. You're gonna lose 1700. Instead of making 2700, you're gonna lose 1700. So after buying the books and everything for Volten, you're losing an income of like 3200 gold, which is 1500 you lost from Volten, plus the 1700 you lost from Argus. But I honestly think that's not that much, because you save that so much more when it comes to pushing the character, the amount of gold you're paying. Also, having materials right now and getting any material, if you're gonna get some leap stones are selling good right now because everybody's pushing characters. Also, a lot of players are gonna now start honing their main characters. Mostly it will be very easy to push your main characters, the ones that are gonna want to go for 1540 or 1560, because most of these characters are gonna have a lot of materials in them bound. But the question is, how many characters do you have from day one to get on them the bound materials? So obviously there's gonna be a lot of need for materials in the game, so having characters will get you. I personally think it even then, having this buff is really good, because I like to have ults to play with them, not because of they're gonna give me gold. I just like to play with different characters. That's the thing you like, you can always make ults. And last thing I want to talk about is that right now there's a lot of focus on relic gear, which is not gonna leave from the game, because you can still use relic gear when ancient gear is out. But when ancient gear starts to appear in the game, which is in a month or so, there are gonna be a less focus on relic gear as much, and people will try to shift their focus to relic, even though relic gear, ancient gear, there's not that much difference between them. So I guess this is also gonna be a good start for you to make your characters think about what you're gonna do with them and start building them up. And most important thing is that pushing the having this free push to 40-45 will be also good for you in a way where you can try to push them more. Having a character right now at 1490 is a great thing, and having characters at 1540 when the new relic gear drops is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so much gold for you because of that. You're gonna be producing the new material on characters and you don't even need to use them. You can just sell them and you're gonna make so much gold doing that. So that's a way to do it. So yeah, overall I think this is I honestly think the nerfs in the gold only affects players that have a lot of 1445 and then they're not gonna make new alts. But if you're not one of them and you're gonna have new characters to make, it doesn't affect you bad, it only affects you positive. So yeah, overall so I think it's a good time to push your alts. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.